And we're back here at the Hershey's Giant Center Arena locker room here in Hershey, Pennsylvania for the start of the final day of day 2 of the PIAA state championships here at Hershey's Giant Center. Constitution losing a tough one today to Sewickley Academy. Tonight, District 12 will look to get even as Archbishop Wood, the new Catholic League Philadelphia champions, will look to go 1-for-1 in the PIAA 5A state championship. This gentleman joining us, why needs certainly no introductions, 18 years as a member of the New Magruder Saints. Congratulations to them. 7-time PIAA state champs in 8 years. This man here was certainly a part of it. John Mosco, 4th season as as Archbishop Wood's coach. We don't want to say New Magruder. We don't want to say that out loud because Carl Aragel might hear us. But congratulations for getting this far. Again, Catholic League champions for the first time in school history. You have certainly turned around this Warminster program. You've got to be pretty excited going up against what a lot of people are saying is probably the most underrated program in not only your bracket but in the entire state. Meadville coming in at 26-1. How excited are you for this night?
It's a dream to be here on the big stage on Friday night, 8 o'clock, playing for the state title. Done it 3 times as an assistant coach.
Right.
It's different being the head man. You're being pulled in different directions.
I know you are.
But it's an exciting night. It's the last game. All the eyes are on you. You get to play in front of a beautiful building, in front of a nice crowd. Hopefully, you could go out on top.
Tonight you're going to counter with guard play of Villanova commit Colin Gillespie, Tyree Pinkron, one of the top juniors, big man Seth Pinkney. And let's not forget about Lower Moreland native Matt Cerruti. Carrington Wallace comes off the bench, Julius Phillips. Because really, this Archbishop Wood team, a lot of people were saying coming into the Catholic League finals, what favored you against New Magruder? And a lot of people said it was the depth. How do you plan to respond with that against a tough team like Meadville?
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying all year we feel we have 8 guys that we could start at any time, bringing 3 guys in off the bench. Yes. 2 already have Division I scholarships. It's just the way we play together. They all just stick up for each other, and it doesn't matter if Tyree gets 32 one night, Colin gets 27, or like Andrew Funk carried us last game. It's, pick your poison, and each guy's ready to contribute whichever way they need to at that point.
In 4 years, you have turned this program around, which was once and still is a promising football program that has won a string of state championships. Tonight you're trying to add to this school's legacy, and with your athletic director, Joe Setti, present, a man who has not one but 2 teams in the state title. The women's team, usually familiar with this, as they won last year in their respective state title. What would this feeling be like if you not only go on to win the Catholic but the state championship tonight? What's that going to mean for you?
It's going to be a dream come true. I mean, the school itself is very highly competitive academically and athletically. They compete at a high level in the classroom, all the students there.
Yes.
There are other programs at the school are winning programs in bowling, baseball, numerous. They have 26 sports, and they all compete at a high level, and all the students compete at a high level, and they academically also, which Mrs. Harkins, our principal, and Mr. Zamara, the president, take pride in. And that's what was one of the reasons drew me there. Not that New Magruder didn't, but they were behind. They're behind academics and athletics, and they want to put a good product out on the floor in the sports world also, and they give you all the resources that you need.
Who's the guy you're really going to need to keep an eye out on for Meadville tonight? Now, again, it seems like Archbishop Wood, I'm going to take a guess you haven't been doing your homework. Have you seen any film on?
We've gotten 5 films on them. We watched them. We're going to do what we do. We're going to try to continue to play the way we play, but I believe it's the one guard, Foster, has over 2,000 points. You didn't think I knew his name, right?
No, I did not, because I'm still trying to kind of figure out
right. They're a team of destiny right now. They were supposed to play Northeastern and lose. They were supposed to play Mars and lose, and they just keep winning. They're a dangerous team. They're similar to us, where they just play together. They trust each other. They have a football player. They're tough kids, and they're here for the first time in so many years. We're here for the first time ever, so it's a lot. Hopefully, it's a good game.
I certainly hope so as well. If John Mosco's team does go on to win, they'll wrap up not only the Catholic League, but the PIAA state title. John Mosco, we appreciate you stopping by here at It's All About Sports Broadcast Network. Good luck tonight, my friend, and go bring home that title. Again, John Mosco, you deserve all the credit in the world. You have certainly come a long way. I know that for a fact. John Mosco again here on the It's All About Sports Broadcast Network. Archbishop would try to rewrite the history books, looking to make it win state title number 1 in 5A. They'll take on the Cinderella story of the PIAA state tournament, the 26-1 Meadville team out of Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I hope you are as well. They're coming up at the top of the hour. It's Archbishop Wood, one of 2 Archbishop Wood basketball teams. Their women's team will be in action tomorrow afternoon. We'll have more coverage of that as the day progresses. But to round out the final day of day 2 here in the PIAA State Championship, Archbishop Wood is up next trying to make history against Meadville.